While spectating solo, I realized one thing. Your decision making is most likely lacking. All right, guys, see what we can do. You know, I'm really liking the gulag itself, but I'm actually hating the random duo. Where's this bitch at? All right, guys, how do you get better at gulags? Well, you gotta make sure you get blessed with a random that's not like my random was. And two, you gotta drink some sneak energy, man. Shit gets you cracked out. It's freaking 4 in the morning, and here I am wired, slapping bitches in the face. Use code SAVAGE at checkout. Link is in the description below. All right, today we're gonna be laying back and kind of just spectating random solos, getting lessons off the mistakes that these players make, as well as just learning from the good things they do, and hopefully laughing along the way. Now, solos has been an eye-opening experience. I feel like 99% of players have no idea what to do, and the other 1%, they end up dying in some BS. So I fully expect to see some trolly shit. We did drop the, we did pick up the safe cracker right off the rip, which of course is a great way to get your money. All right, so we just finished the safe cracker. We have a level 1 bounty on us. An explosion just happened to our right-hand side. So there are people outside around us. Whether that nade was intended for us or not, who freaking knows? But notice how we're just worshiping the loot. We're just sitting there praying to loot gods. Now, I know the looting system's messed up. I get that, but you still need to be aware of your surroundings instead of sitting there just staring at the loot for 15 freaking minutes. Tip number 1, guys, if you have snapshot grenades, you want to snapshot areas you're about to go to, not areas you're already in. He threw that snapshot, and before it even went off, we were already there. So if it would have picked up an enemy, we would have already died. A little questionable. He could have fat fingered it, but it didn't look like that. All right, boy's got the 100 Thieves skin on it, I believe. I like the 100 Thieves skins, I really do. I think the gun camos is just, it's too much red. It's too much. Getting spent a little bit of time. Now that Finnick, dude, you do not sleep on the ground loot Finnick. Don't sleep on any Finnick. If you see the Finnick, pick that bitch up. All right, so I'm gonna cut a little bit of this time out and hopefully not have a super long game of just spectating somebody running in circles. But again, this is the mindset that I see in solos day in and day out. And it's honestly worse than it ever was in Warzone 1. Even when Warzone 1 came out in the beginning, people might run around aimlessly, but it was never this bad. We've got a UAV up. No one's around us. So that explosion that happened, that dude's already effed off. Our bounty is now level 3. I'll be honest, the fact that Ghost didn't pick anybody up's a little, oh, there we go. I definitely did not anticipate anybody having Ghost this early in the game. Now, he thinks the enemy's over there, and he damn well might be, but last time we saw the enemy, he was sitting on this wall. That's where it popped up when he lost the precision. So I was a little concerned when he exited the building, he had his entire left-hand side vulnerable to where the enemy was last known. The enemy might have rotated for sure. If he did, I didn't see it. Let me know in the comment section below, but it definitely did not look like the enemy had time to rotate. If he would have run from his spot to here or back here, the precision would have got him. All right, there's the enemy right there, finally popping up. Throw another snapshot. We got to get some plates off. We have plenty of time to pop these plates because the enemy is not being super aggro. We got to watch our left-hand side. If the enemy does peek this little gateway next to us. Another snapshot going off. Now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get the rooftop of this building, get the high ground, start scanning around yourself. Like the enemy just did to us. Weird. Oh, so weird, man. And he got knifed. God, you gotta love that. Hired hitman coming in with a second kill. So thanks for the loot, bro. I love that. And again, look what the enemy did right there. Hired Hitman literally knew better. He got the high ground. He knew that that was the best position. I'm assuming the guy we were just spectating didn't get on the rooftop because he's afraid he couldn't see the enemy. But Savage, if I get on the rooftop, I can't see people below me. Everyone gets curious, man. He's gonna come outside eventually, just like you did. Now we have somebody else trying to third party us. Oh, you hate to see it. No. I had such hope for Hitman after that knife kill, but man, that's just unfortunate. Right, go for the right fight. He should have picked up that dude's SMG and utilized that SMG. Fucking weird. Weird. The Finnick. Look, I know your boy, and I know the moment I said it, someone's gonna leave a comment in the comment section below. But when your boy picked up his SMG, his loadout SMG, I knew he was in for a rude awakening. The Finnick is by far the greatest SMG as of right now, season 1. The ground loot one would have outshot his build for sure. But regardless, Hitman should have used that SMG to try to fight this fight. And again, the beauty behind the Finnick, if we think about what just happened, if you want to rewind the video, feel free to do. But if you saw how he was shooting close range, Hitman was trying to track the enemy close range, but the enemy's movement was too fast, right? So it was hard for him to track. The beauty behind the Finnick is you hit fire that bitch. You don't have to ADS. So you hit fire, it's a beamer, and you can track faster, and you don't narrow in your FOV. It's the perfect freaking weapon. Now, there's nothing wrong with that dude's SMG at all, but again, the Finnick is just by far the superior weapon. Why would you not use it? And to be honest, if you're using a sniper, you know, you want to use an SMG, Finnick might not be for you because you're going to want something medium range. But if you're doing a sniper support, I definitely recommend the TAC. Just stay away from SMGs in general. Oh, footsteps. Again, hip firing's your best friend. He missed a lot of shots. Oh, weird. He had the Finnick too. I guarantee you he hip fired. I promise you he hip fired. One of my biggest downfalls as a player is hip firing. I don't know why. Instinctively, I want to ADS. I always want to ADS. Warzone 1, it was a struggle. This game, it's been a struggle. I'm slowly trying to get out of that bad habit that I've been in for so freaking long. But knowing that I have that bad habit, I'm trying to pass this information on to you guys. Make sure you're hip firing super close range. I promise you, you'll hit bullets you didn't think you'll hit. And again, your FOV doesn't get closed in and you can track them a lot faster.
Cluster mine deployed.
All right, cluster mines, probably one of the most broken OP bullshit things they've ever added to the game. I'm not a huge fan of it at all. It is a good tool if you're going to be getting a good position, playing for the win, so it's definitely useful. It's just a little freaking OP. How many times have you guys been running through a building, minding your damn business, and you hit a cluster mine, and then your teammate picks you up, and you think they're done, and you can't see them, and you hit another one? Oh, it's infuriating. Maybe it's just the me thing. Let me know in the comments, guys. Am I a fucking bot? All right, he's peeking up the map. He's peeking at the map, I would assume. Now let's talk about circle prediction real quick, right? Where's it gonna go? I mean, it's pretty common, right? 1, circles always finish around observatory. It's like the favorite spot to go to. And 2, it's gonna be the highest ground. And 3, it's the majority of the circle. Literally, I think what 35% of the circle is around observatory. So that's definitely, oh Dan, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the sub, bro. It's definitely where you want to go to, not to mention we have a loadout drop over there as well. So I would start positioning myself towards observatory. I am definitely in a position to teach you guys how to win and get wins. Getting high kill games, I'm gonna be honest, my PR is 16. I have not been able to hit 20 yet, so I'm not gonna be giving you guys tips on to hunt people down and break PRs and shit like that just yet, until I figure it out. Because like I said, I've been on a struggle bus, dude. I can get wins all damn day, but as far as getting high kill games, it ain't my forte. It ain't my forte. I'm probably averaging 10 or 11 a game. Let's see what he does though, man. He looks like he's rotating up to the next town. We do have a shit ton of money, so buying, I'm definitely for. And look, I tell you guys to rotate to observatory, but I'm not, when I say that, I don't mean just instantly go there. If y'all want to go to other compounds and shit, by all means, hit the other compounds, hunt down people, look for people, buy what you need. I'm for it. Now, we got to be careful. I got 2 red alerts. This one right here might be a spawn, but I don't believe this one is. Still, we're all still learning, but because there's a buy station here and there's 2 vehicles right next to it, I would, I'd be willing to bet there's an enemy nearby. Probably baiting the shit out of this. Good job on Cody Being observant, looking around, trying to be patient. Precision does go off bias, so there are enemies somewhere over here by this crossroad. Not really a huge fan of that. I'm not. Granted, maybe the enemy popped up when he launched precision. I didn't see, but I do think it's a waste regardless. Oh, also, just to gripe one more time, guys. Why are there 12 cluster missiles in a cluster strike? Why are there 12? It doesn't make sense. I thought cluster strikes in Warzone 1 were a pain in the ass. Then they quadrupled it. Oh. Not really too sure where the enemies are. Little 360 no scope from FaZe Cody. Love that shit. Oh, I hear a footstep on our left-hand side. I'm pretty sure. Now, the scariest part about this game, no matter what mode you play, is the audio, right? It's very hard to hear audio if you're moving around because your footsteps just drown out everything else. But with that being said, the enemies can hear you perfectly fine if they're sitting still. Please forgive me while these precisions blow out all of our eardrums. I can't even hear myself think. For a game that goes for realism, I don't think my footsteps are this loud in real life. I'm pretty sure. Hang on, I'm gonna test them out right now.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
No, get rid of them. I can't even hear my own damn footsteps. Now it is a little weird and concerning that, and this would have me on high alert right now. So I'm kind of concerned for Cody. We had a precision go off literally in our compound. There are vehicles here. The buy was taken. There's a dead body right next to us. So where the hell is the other guy? He could have dipped, but where would he have gone? Oh, there he is. Because you know damn well he ain't leaving this area on foot when there's vehicles over here. I would push up closer. Good job. You don't just want to shoot him, because if you shoot him one time, he's just going to dip away to cover. Oh my God. Oh my, bro. That might be a game issue. Okay, I don't know if the UAVs are glitched for spectating too, but I highly doubt everyone in this game's got ghosts going on. Precision? No? I mean, that's the time to use the precision. I mean, now it's too late for sure. All right, so a little hesitation right there. We got the enemy knocked. Then we had two options. I like the grenade to save the precision, but I probably just would have precisioned them anyway. The grenade probably would have been a better option.
Target marked. Request fire.
But the grenade would have been a better option initially if we wouldn't have hesitated. The fact that he hesitated, it allowed the enemy to crawl inside and be safe from the precision. Now go up the staircase. Precision the rooftop and the outside little walkway. So you know damn well he's not going to be outside. He's going to be inside. So if he's inside, what is he going to be watching? The staircase. Bro, you better pick up that Fennec and you better drop this MP5 or we're going to fight. Maybe it's the game, bro. Maybe this lobby's ladders are fucked up. Not too sure why he didn't pick up that Fennec. I don't think people know. I don't think people understand what these weapons can do. Guys, if you're looking for weapon builds, I have a lot of weapon builds on my TikTok, as well as my YouTube shorts. If you guys watch the YouTube channel, click that shorts tab. I've got a few weapon builds. I'll be coming out with weapon builds probably once a week, just for my favorite flavor of the week. You got an enemy below you, bro. Shoot him in the fucking head. Wait, a precision so he can run away? Why would we waste a precision when we could have just switched weapons and shot him in the head? The guys on the rooftop, what are you doing? You know what this game's showing me? It's showing me that even when they slow down people's gameplay, a lot of players are still just very bad with decision making. Warzone 1, I truly believe this. I think they limited movement. I think they limited, close the skill gap a little bit more to help the average and casual players, which I'm not against. Do you, boo? The problem is they did that because Warzone 1 was so fast paced. People didn't have the ability to make decisions quickly. So now here we are playing a slower paced game where you should have more time to make decisions. and people still struggle with it. And notice this too, is something we saw a lot in Warzone 1. When you get scared, what do people do? They hide in a corner. Why is that bad? Well, I mean, you're in a corner. You have no way to outmaneuver the enemy. So right now we could just relocate and gatekeep the asshole on top of our roof. We could. That's exactly what I do. I would have been long out of here and I would just gatekeep this guy. So now we've done two things. One, we've allowed the enemy to get a better position on us. Two, we've now deafened ourselves. Never mind, fuck it. Dude was one tap. Anyway, let's put ourselves in the position of the enemy. I did not think the enemy would just jump down there like fucking Rambo. If you're the enemy, you reposition too. One of them should have repositioned. There's no reason for them to still be fighting in that building with gas coming in, especially when really Big Jeremy was the one in the worst position. A lot of gunfire, still observatories inbounds. Now this is still where I want to be because it's the high ground. Even if the circle rotates this way, this is going to be the favorite spot because it's going to be easier to rotate from the high ground to the low ground. Now that the circle is actually rotating to the observatory, it's going to be very hard for us to traverse on foot and get here. So what we need to do with the 30 seconds we have, right? 30 seconds to rotate. Don't precision yourself. First off, you need to rotate wide. Rotate wide across the circle. I know I always tell you guys don't play the edge, but right now is a strategy. If we rotate wide, we can come up behind enemies and sneak up. We're rotating wide left. Now the problem with this is we're in a bad spot. Even if we get to these buildings, there's probably an enemy there. And the circle's gonna close it in and you're gonna have no cover concealment out here. None. I don't even know if there's terrain that's really cover concealment. You wanna get the high ground, you wanna get the spot. AKA why I said go to observatory originally, and AKA why I said they should have rotated 45 seconds ago to the right-hand side and play the terrain, play the high ground. All right, circle's coming in. We're wasting a gas mask for no reason at all. We're not really wasting it, but like the animation is just putting us in a bad spot. So right now we're in a bad spot, right? I know we're in a bad spot. A lot of people, when they feel like they're in this position, they gotta hide. The problem is we again have 12 seconds. We need to rotate out of here. So what I would have been doing before we start shooting this guy is scanning, just looking around. You wanna peek the hill. You wanna peek the tree. You wanna look around, exactly what he's doing now. Should have done this earlier, but you wanna look around, try to find out where the enemies are until it's too late. Remember, he just made a lot of noise. And again, I know looting's messed up right now, so I'm not gonna be too harsh on him. But it's still a very dangerous position. Luckily, no one's gatekeeping us, even after we made all that noise. There are only 3 enemies left right now, so we are in a position to possibly win this as long as we can get up these rocks. Just rotate wide right, baby. There you go. I'm not a fan of him just kind of wanting to sit down here. And again, it might work out, but trust me, it's still a very bad strategy. These 3 players above us are clearly not looking around. They're clearly not scanning. They're all probably doing exactly what Big Jeremy's doing. And again, even if he wins the game, it's not a correct strategy. However, boy, to get blessed. We got lucky with the zone. So I like the fact that we're going to go ahead and pre-rotate. Very good decision. If we get to the rooftop of this building right here, we are in a position to win it all. But we got to get to the rooftop. Or we can play this ridge too. This will work. Yeah, I'm down for that. You see the guy to the left. I don't know why I didn't shoot him in the face. Okay. What? Decision making. Again, if you wanted to go to the building originally, you should have just gone here. You want to get to the rooftop. We can't see over this ridge, brother.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
You see the guy to your left, bro? What are you doing? Homie. Granny's got a shotgun, but still. Shoot him, my guy. You know, so much happens so fast, but again, dude, when we got to that in-game situation, you saw the panic, you saw the struggle, and you saw the enemies he had to fight. Spamming a shotgun, and it wasn't really that hard of a challenge. But again, you always have to assume the players you're playing against are as good or better than you. If he would have gotten to the rooftop of that building initially, with pre-rotating through the gas, that would have been goated. He could have got all the kills. He could have definitely had a really good gatekeep. If he would have decided to play that ridge like he looked like he was going to do originally, He should have stuck with it and played the ridge. There were multiple times that man did not see half the enemies on the screen, and guess what? Everyone's got FOV, bitch. So there's really no reason for that. I used to think in Warzone 1 it was decision making mixed with movement, mixed with aim, mixed with this and that. But honestly, I think decision making is most players' downfall in this game. Spectating this has made me realize that. So what you guys need to do is the moment you get in a position, make a decision and make it quick. You got to be decisive. You have to be decisive. Guys, look, this game, it's new. We're all trying to learn. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just make sure you're making decisions and you're learning from your mistakes. If you're sitting there hesitating back and forth, and you do 13 different things instead of going with your move, guess what? If it works, if it doesn't work, you don't know which part worked or didn't work because you did 30 different things. Make a decision, stick with it. That way, if it works, you know. That way, if it doesn't work, you know. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel today. But until next time, man, y'all have a good one and good luck in Warzone.